I'm not having a go at tourists who respect Cornwall and the Cornish and bring 12% to the Cornish GDP. That's a figure from Visit Cornwall in the Financial Times. In the last 2 years, we do seem to be getting a lot of people who don't really get Cornwall. Rather than engage with them on Twitter, I wrote this poem, which a lot of people on social media seem to be liking. It's called The Grateful Cornish, a rejection of English Twitter trolls. The grateful Cornish, a few in number, my old mentor guess, a mere 10%, the ones who make money from tourists and keenly await their approaching descent. 5 million of you come to see us, making your annual trip trolls over, not under the Tamar Bridge, and filling social media with crap about how the Cornish should be grateful as we sit and wait for your arrival, like leprous beggars with our hands outstretched, keening for economic survival. So who is it that gets all your money? Clearly not the folk that you've envisaged. Breaking the influence on. But supermarkets, big nationals and second homeowners, mostly from England. Hoteliers, campsites and restaurants, English heritage and the National Trust, hedge funds and the venture capitalists who profit from financial boom and bust. There's only 500,000 of us that live here. Most of us don't want to move. Wages below national average, yet house prices and rents through the roof. Just as everywhere else on this isle, 90% do the same jobs as you, like driving wagons, buses and taxis, Amazon, Yodel and Deliveroo. We stare bleary-eyed at computer screens, civil service and data collection. We police both the town and the country. Our kids sign up to fight insurrection. We work the land, picking fruit and flowers, risk our lives at sea to bring you your fish. We serve you beer, wine, cocktails and spirits and expertly cook your favourite dish. We tend the gardens, the parks and the greens, sweeping the streets to clear littering sins, doing our utmost to keep Cornwall clean, recycle and beat the gulls to the bins. We teach at nursery school and college. School mums and dads are made late for the bell. We're accountants, lawyers and journalists, musicians, artists and poets as well. We fix the electricity and gas and dig to keep utilities flowing. Just the same jobs as you. I hope by now you'll see where I'm going. We clean second homes and holiday lets. We work in shops here to serve and assuage. But unless we actually own it, then all we'll get is a minimum wage. We heal the sick and then nurse them better. And we care for both the young and the old. We place value on our opinions and raise our hackles whenever we're trolled. 90% of 500,000 won't benefit from a single penny. Yes, it's contrary to what you guys think, but it's true, most of us won't see any. We want to get on with our normal lives just like everywhere else in this land, so don't mind when we get a bit pissed off, when the situation gets out of hand, and think on not to take too many risks. Zealously question that thrill-seeking hit. We only have one major hospital, which is going to be struggling a bit. Those prices you pay that fill you with rage on the buses for coffee or ice cream are the same that we pay throughout the year. There's ever a cost to our Cornish stream. In your ubiquitous holiday let, when drink and drugs give your volume a lift, the person who's trying to sleep next door has an early morning hospital shift. It's like trying to get on with your work while sat in a child's jungle gym for hours, or hoping for an ordinary life in the queue for rides at Alton Towers. How welcoming do you think you would be if the world and its wife came to visit your town with enough room to spread the load, proper sized roads and the choice of exit? How much of our cash do you think you'd see to put up with such long-lasting hindrance? Would you bear the hardship with stoic grace, or wave us off with a grim good riddance? We understand we're not as rich as you and that it's crass and very unfunny to vote your money in a hardship zone. It's so last century, loads of money. You're so unlike our usual guests who come down here because they adore it, not grudgingly because they can't go abroad due to restrictions caused by COVID. But when it comes to Cornwall's GDP, tourism accounts for just 12%, because most of the money made down here goes back to England and that's where it's spent. Now hopefully you'll understand that we don't cash in with your holiday moolah. How about you give your keyboards a rest and we can all cry out, hallelujah. So we'll do our best to be courteous. Now you know you won't get our gratitude. Best regards from us, the 90%, all hoping for a better attitude.